Okay, say using when Shinko. Okay, yes, you can start. The whole world is watching, so it's not the Hausa speakers.
We are going to be. I welcome everyone. So you are going to be learning on next week. Are we together? Are we together? Yes. We are going to be learning on exchange. We have been playing chess. People have been playing chess like very often. Yesterday I even got translation of it, and people should watch. And I found out in games that most of you don't understand what like exchange is, how to exchange. Some people are not even like familiar with what exchange is myself. They are just playing to win. And one of the reasons they keep on losing is because they don't understand this principle. So today I'm going to be sharing with you on how to understand this. Are we together? Yes. Are we together? So who can tell me what exchange is? Like exchange or in normal English notes. Exchange. Do you all know what exchange is? Somebody share first now. Okay, sit down with it. Exchange. Okay, it's sweet. Something like that, but let me just explain. Like exchange, when you're giving something out in like so that you get another thing of almost the same words. Are we together? Let's like they are exchange. Let's talk about currency now. You want to change dollar for naira. $1 presence now is around 700. That's the CBN rate. So you cannot give $1 and you're not give you 1 million. That's not exchange. It's more like a scam. So it's not an exchange. So when you're exchanging something, you're exchanging or you're giving out something that is almost the same word. Are we together? Are we together? Are we understanding how fast? You're understanding? So when you're exchanging, you're giving out something in order to get something that is almost the same word or value. Are we together? So now the first thing I'm going to like now that we understand what exchange is almost linked with trade. In chess, you don't need to dash pieces. Like you don't need to dash. If you hear someone, let me dash this one, so you to say very well. Let me dash you this piece. It's not dashing, better be careful. You don't need to dash piece. You only need to exchange piece. If you are dashing, it's more like a blunder. Because if you are playing an experience player, you are going to lose. There's nothing like that. So it's only exchange or trade when you trade pieces. So now in chess, there are mistakes that people used to make, that's like exchanging good pieces or bad pieces, or sometimes they don't people almost everybody here, only few sometimes used to know when to exchange. And even strong players too. Even strong players, they are watching them. There are some points where they will make an exchange that is a blunder. So it's a problem that almost everybody have. And in chess, one of the main things in chess, somebody must win. And if person doesn't win, if anybody doesn't win, it's a draw. So one of the things that you must learn to do is avoid making mistakes. And they are supposed to avoid making mistakes because eventually one person will make a mistake. That's how somebody gets to win. Or for all the games that you watch, the person that usually wins most of the time is the person that makes less mistakes or less blunder. So you understanding this idea or these concepts is going to help you to make less blunder. So I want to ask you this question: like, when you are playing your games, why do you exchange pieces? When you are playing, share of us play chess. People are not. So all of you play chess. Yes. Yeah. When you are playing, why do you exchange pieces? It's like your opponent is attacking your bishop with a pawn now. Then you want to pick the bishop. If you want to pick the pawn with your bishop, the queen will not pick the pawn. Why do you exchange? There must be a reason for you to exchange. If you don't know the reason, that means you have not yet started playing chess because you will not go anywhere. So I'm going to ask everybody here, like, why do you exchange? Because I want to know why you people lost your gaming incident, and let me try and help you because you don't get or know your mistakes, you are going to keep on losing. So let's start from there. No, people are doing it.
At times you exchange pieces to reduce the number of pieces on the board. Let's say you have a situation where the board is, let's say, chopped up. So at times you exchange to open up your first programs.
So this is when you were exchanging, or let me say bluntly, you were trying to open up your five naira. Okay, it's somehow true, but it's always correct, but there are more to it, but it's not only to, because I understand that you're trying to you're trying to open up the place, but in the process you're not exchanging correctly. That's why you're doing it. It's like you lost your pin, but it was miscalculation, you calculated it, and the exchange went wrong. That's why. So when I exchange it, there are something like how to get it off. Then you why do you exchange pieces? Like when I'm playing. You see that you get I see something like nothing. You say that the exchange you get like to gain advantage. When you say that the exchange will favor you, you exchange. That's for the different. Yeah, do it. Get something meaningful. Get a good position. Okay. So they are all correct and somehow similar. So one of the reasons we exchange. One of the reasons we exchange. Let me tell you. We exchange most of the time to gain tempo. How many of us know tempo is? Advantage. Like you said, advantage. Tempo is another word for advantage. So we exchange in tempo. Let's say, like, for instance, now in this situation, let's assume white plays this pawn back, then black plays this back. So white can capture back when this queen captures back. Are we watching?
Yes.
So if this line comes here now, this is what we call like the tempo. Black has white has gained tempo on the black screen. And now, if you have played chess, white used to move first. So it's just like saying like white is always a move ahead. Are we together? Are we understanding? So now white is not really one move ahead. White is like 2 moves ahead because it's forced back to take this piece backwards, or this is the only good place, or here. This most players play this, but let's assume he goes back. You see, he's down. This one has like developed while, and it's still him to play. So by the time he plays a developing move like this, or let's say like this, it's like 2 moves ahead while black is still at home. Do you understand? So one of the reasons for exchange is to gain tempo. Or let's say, instance when let's assume you have made your normal piano lines, and how many of us know this open? How many of us know this open? Okay.
It's like the white bishop here wasn't.
understand? Are we watching? Yeah. Are we understanding the position? Yeah. In the normal line, black is black. So, if at white, let's assume that white, you play, you want to pick this piece now. Are you together? Let's assume you want to pick this piece now. There are plenty options like you want to pick your piece. Are you together? So, somebody tell me now, if I want to capture this piece now, like with what should I capture? With the pawn back. So if I play this, am I wrong?
Yes.
So there's something that you need to know why exchanging pieces, and I saw it in most of your games. Most of you have that problem. It's like people don't know the point of like all the words of your piece. There are sometimes that you have to sacrifice, but not in all instances. Like now, you know that it's with your point you're supposed to take, but some people can just play this. You understand? Some people can play this and like they have played something good now. They have played something good, then white, black, bishop will now take, then pawn will now take. Those are for like beginners. So when you are exchanging pieces, or somebody can just pick with knight. You understand? But if you pick with if you pick with knight is also good. But you can't pick with your queen. You understand? Because of like you are exchanging 1 point for like a whole 9 points. You understand? So in chess, when you are exchanging, the first thing you are supposed to take note of, only on rare occasions, but the first thing you are supposed to take note of is what you are exchanging for. That's why when I was describing exchange, it's just like trading. You're trading something. Let us know now you want to buy meat pie and you know the price will be 100 naira. If you bring 200, you're supposed to give me a minimum. They're supposed to give it 2. Are we together? So they're supposed to give it 2 meat pie. So yeah, like you know what you're trading. Is that like an exchange? So you're trading it for something like it's almost the same words. Are we together? Are we understanding? Yes. So how many of us know the points of a rook? Let me start with the pawn first. How many points does the pawn?
1.
You don't have a good 1. Okay. Knight.
3.
Bishop.
3.
Bishop is 3.
No, it depends.
It depends, but it depends. Like there are some situations like knight is better than bishop. There are some situations like the bishop is better than the knight. Like
but there are situations whereby even rook are better than queen. You understand? Even though queen is higher rated, right? But you know, it's an age-long debate as to which one is better between bishop and knight. But in the final analysis, most people agree that bishop is slightly stronger. You understand? Even engines and the very best players in the world. Yes, because of from history and statistics and situations where because 2 bishops usually defeat knight and bishops, and 2 bishops usually defeat 2 knights. Statistics and history most of the
question is if you place the knight in the center, the positions it occupies, you calculate the number of positions it can occupy, or pose a threat from the center. So that's why they analyze it.
Okay, but if you look at it from another angle, right? Assuming that the board is empty, with only one leap, a bishop can move from one end of the diagonal, let's say from square A1 to H8, right? With only a leap, right? But for knight to do the same thing, it will take at least 6 moves, right? Yes, and yeah, because you know that's why it's a very interesting debate, right? Because knight can land on both light and dark squares. Another reason, right? Well, bishop too. Bishop can land on only a color of square. You understand? But over a long time, so it's an age-long debate. But the best players in the world are Gary Kasparov and what engines. You know, engines not too long ago that engines became very strong and started helping us in chess. Even engines have shown that bishop are slightly This stronger. Okay, we're kind of deviating. Yeah, but this one too is also an interesting topic. Okay, so just continue. Okay.
Like, for the main thing I know is that at the openings, let's assume after this now, black place this, white place this, black place this, well, then this is the normal line, then this. So if what I'm trying to say is like now, if let's assume this comes here now, check, well, then this comes here. You can see that the bishop is controlling more squares than the knights for now. So all of them have their words, and all of them have. There are some people that if you give them knights to handle to destroy it, but everybody have their own personal strength. And some people is pawns. If you give them pawns, they are going to utilize very fast pawns. While others, if you give them bishop, they are going to use it. So it depends on the situation. It depends on the situation. All of them are having their value. It's just like the country. All these ones are the people like high top, right? The ones that are the odds. So what I'm trying to say is that when you are exchanging your piece, the first thing I said is that when you are exchanging, you should exchange with. You should have the mindset or idea that I'm exchanging to get an tempo or an advantage. How do you get it? How do you understand? So you exchange to get an advantage. Then the other thing I said was that when you're exchanging, you should make sure.
No noise, please.
You should make sure that the piece you are exchanging for is of the same value. Let me say value, let me not say points, because sometimes a pawn might be of more value than a rook. Let's assume when it's almost reaching here. So this pawn now can become a queen. So a pawn can be of more value than a rook. So you have to make sure that the piece you are exchanging, the piece you are giving out for, is of the same value. Just like how I explained, like when you want to change dollars to naira, they will give you the exact amount that it is. They won't give you $1 for 1 million naira. It's a scam. So you must make sure that the piece you are exchanging for is of the same value, not point value. Because like I explained, let me just say it. Are we understanding? Are you understanding?
You don't really understand this last point you made.
Yes.
Yes. Are you understanding?
They are all correcting yes.
Are you understanding?
Yes.
Let them explain in their own words. Let some of them explain in their own words what they really understand by this statement. Let's be sure.
Somebody should let me explain what I just explained. So I'll understand.
In these are our own words. I think you heard what you said that we exchange for value, not point, right? So what does it mean by that point? Who can break it down? Then lecturer, call names. Call names.
Let me concentrate on this. Do you understand what I explained? Or you that lost your queen, beginning trying to make my exchange. Explain for me what you just left now.
You said it should not be about points, rather it should be about value. When exchanging, say that you explain that. So when exchanging pieces, it shouldn't be more of like where one piece is more. Which piece has more points than the other? It should be more of, let's say, which piece has a good position.
Exactly. At that point in time.
Just then the next one. I also like choosing. Who can remember the last I said? Apart from the value part. Am I talking too fast? If I understand you, man. Son, help us.
At all.
Just tell us what you understood now from what I just said. Like what do you why do you exchange pieces? Like what I say they are supposed to take note of when you exchange. But what I said is like saying. Like when I exchange, you exchange for tempo. So apart from advantage and apart from value, I also say tempo. Like first thing I say. So when I exchange, you should exchange. You should make sure you do an exchange that will give you a good tempo. You understand? Because in some cases, like having a tempo or having an advantage is almost the same thing with like having or like being like a pawn off. Let's assume. Hope we know what tempo is. We know what tempo is now. Yes. Advantage. So when you're having a tempo, some people just play to hold the position. Like you are playing with GMs now or strong players. Any advantage, any slight tempo that you just give them. That's all. That's all because they don't make mistakes like we used to make. Are we understanding? And the mistakes that we make is because of the tempo we are using. So we should try as much as possible when we are exchanging to make sure that we exchange for tempo. Are we together? Are you understanding? Are you understanding?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And so like now, there are three phases of chess game. All of us do it. As the opening bar, the middle game, and
All of us really know it.
and the end game. Should I repeat again? The opening, middle game, and the end game. The opening, middle game, and the end game. So, exchanging in the opening back. When you are exchanging in the opening, you should make sure that you study the opening because like in some instances now there are some you can play some moves. You can like there can be a point where there are two choices of options to make like to pick. Like one of these in this game we're playing and knight was here and bishop was here. So like you can pick with the knight, you can pick with the bishop. But when you want to exchange pieces and you are playing a very strong rated player, it's better to play the main lines because there are reasons why it's main line, why it is good. So you have to follow the opening.
Hope everyone here understands what mainline is. Let's start from there. Let them explain what mainline is.
The way you explained the other day about things that we accepted and declined. If you don't know when to decline or you don't know the lines of those gambit accepted, gambit declined, you will possibly make a mistake. Exactly how will you do it? So how many of you gambit? But we are explaining it yesterday.
No, but let's be sure that they really understand what a mainline is, right? In their own words, you understand? Because you know, some of them.
How many of us study openings? How many of us study no openings? Apart from the one that you follow and the E4 apart from that one, how many of you study openings? Nobody. So you will not understand one mainline.
No,
like let's assume if you are playing like the piano that you learned. Finally, this piano there are different variations. There's S3 variation. Sorry, under the Italian game, there are different variations. The piano is the variation, and then there's S3 variation.
No, the piano. Okay, just continue.
There's S3 variation. There's advanced variation. That's E5. So there are different variations. So there's the main line. You understand? In every room there's the main line. Sicilian defense there's the main line. Royal there's the main line. Queen's Gambit. There's the main line. Are you understanding? So it's when you start studying openings that you understand. You understand? Like sometimes you don't play the main line because next assume you know that your opening is very good in this main line. So you want to deviate to something else. You understand? That's when you play other variations. Maybe you know
So if he doesn't know the variation or the line that is not the main line, he might get it confused and he might end up losing the game. So that's what main line is all about. So like you were saying, Queen's Gambit, this is Queen's Gambit. So in Queen's Gambit there's Queen's Gambit accepted and there's Queen's Gambit declined. So if you choose to pick now, if you choose to pick, it's accepted. You understand? Like he has accepted the offer. You understand? Hope I'm not talking to myself. Are you understanding? If he picks, he has accepted White's offer. You understand? White is just doing it so that he can gain advantage or tempo. You understand? So in most grandmasters don't accept this gambit. You understand? And it's even most grandmasters don't accept the gambit because they see it like, one of the main, like if you are learning chess, the first thing that you will start learning is how to gain control of center. So if you do this now, like you are giving White center, White will not play this immediately. White sometimes doesn't. White sometimes instead of playing this now, you can play this. So if you try to protect this, you are going to definitely lose this game as we are playing against a strong player. So the main thing is like what you were trying, the information you were trying to pass is that if you don't know the opening, it's rather better not to accept your opponent's trade or exchange because it's not. This exchange is with cheat. You don't cheat like. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Are you understanding?
Yes.
So it's very important for you to learn how to exchange your pieces. Then like I was saying, now we move to the middle game now. The middle game. In the middle game, are we together? For you to exchange pieces or for you to be very good at exchanging is like depending on how strong your tactics is and your strategy. Are we together? Like, you know what? All of us know what tactics is now. Coach explained to us that time when we were here. How many of us have forgotten? Tactics and strategy, they are very important in chess. And not only in chess, they like to use tactics and strategy to do some things. So tactics is more of short time. That's like short time plan. Are you understanding? Tactics is a short time plan. Why? That's like let's like you want to think of what to do in like next 4 moves. That's tactics because it's short. While strategy is like let's assume like now strategy now let's assume you are playing an opening. For you to be very good strategically, it's like you knowing why you are playing the opening. You don't just play opening just like that. You have to know why you are playing. So you are already thinking far and like strategy. Let's assume you want to reach the end game or not. Like the exchanges they are making, they are simplifying it so that you reach the end game. So that's like strategy. You are not thinking of the present system. Most of the times you use tactics when you have seen like an advantage or a tempo that your opponents have lost. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Do you know what tactics is now?
Yes.
Strategy. Do you understand? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Someone should explain to me tactics. What is tactics? What do you understand by tactics? And I just explained now. In those big words, as different between tactics and strategy. People are not paying attention. Hope I'm not defeating myself. So short time plan and long time plan. So in the middle game, this is what will help you to know when to exchange and how to exchange. If you are bad tactically, it will be hard for you to make the right exchanges. Are you understanding? Because you can waste your time thinking of an exchange that you know you're supposed to do, or you know you're not supposed to do. You can waste your time thinking on it because you don't have a good task. You understand? That's why it's very important. While in the end game, endgame is very difficult. It's very difficult. So for each exchange you make, you have to play it like you have to play your end game like an engine. Are you understanding? So because any slight mistake you make, you are going to lose the game.
Yes, there's this popular saying even about opening phase, human.
That's playing the open like a scholar, huh?
Yes.
The middle game like a
Magician.
and then the end game like an ancient. So you have to
you take your meal. Eat breakfast like a king.
Something like that.
Lunch like who? The proper.
Yes.
So I'm going to set up something and now ask us questions. Then we now see how we are going to improve ourselves and learn how to exchange. I'll arrange it upside down.
Why does it have to be upside down? So that, okay, because of.
So that it's black to play.
But are you sure that we can't do it the right way so that they will go by the, because I think this will be more confusing for them, right? Because so that they can go by the notation, they can really become familiar with, right? The notation, so better now. That's what the notations are doing.
from here, you can see that black has plenty of opportunities to take anything you want. Like you can take this queen back and the rook captures. We are just taking normal exchanges for ourselves. You understand? But this just look at this position. Then all of you should suggest like which taking is better, like what should I capture? There was a black bishop here, so the queen just split this way. She captured the bishop. She chopped his bishop. So like what should the queen do now? Should she take the queen back or chop her bishop, or is there any other thing? If you have an idea, you can just tell me. So this is what we call like tactics now. This is like a tactical puzzle. Eh? It's for you to solve it. And tell me, I don't know. I just gave you a puzzle. So it's what you play that I'm going to play. So this is a tactical puzzle. It's just it can be a mate, it can be a play for advantage, it can be anything. Just anything. It can be anything, depends on what you see. Which one? Okay, this one. This one? Somebody has brought one. Are we okay with it? Yes. You are very okay with it? No, the king will move now. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, the king will move, will also happen. Yes. And the queen is still here, it's not protected. Okay.
Just play it, let's play it.
Okay,
Sure.
okay, I've played. I've shifted here.
No.
It goes down.
Knight.
Wait,
Knight comes.
okay, let me start. This is one that started bringing. Let me see what. You try to do what? I thought you say knight. Okay, rook down.
No.
Then what happened? Okay, it's first. I have to pick hand.
The rook is gone.
So then the queen is this back.
No.
You have to capture the okay. Then back. Then after let's assume after this picks, then the queen is lost. Are you sure? Okay, we tried, but we have gotten queen now. We are not satisfied with the queen. You are not satisfied with the queen. See, you are following me. I don't understand why you change your mind. Okay. Maybe there's an writing. They are seeing me. I'm not seeing.
I've seen something.
Okay. Let me try to say something.
Okay. The capture is still there. Rook captures.
This one is here. Then the wasn't here.
Rook capture
Right
check.
here. Yeah.
Rook captures check.
Okay.
Capture check. What do? You play.
I play now. Yeah. Because if I come here, it's very bad for me because after this check, knight comes here. It's very bad. King comes here, we check. We have lost the knight again.
Okay. So I come here. Still the knight. Knight should come to this place. Knight should come here. Right.
Okay, here.
Yes. Check.
Then you pick the rook.
Okay, pick the rook.
Yeah. Pick the rook.
Then I'll come here. Oh, checkmate.
Where? Here. Before this one. If you come here, I'll come here. It's not me.
Okay.
It's free.
Okay.
So yeah.
take the knight back.
Okay. Let her speak. Queen takes pawn. Rook. Queen. Queen. Queen.
This queen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very sure.
Okay. Queen takes pawn.
And then I don't pick the queen back. Simple. Because I cannot shift here now. If I shift here, the queen will pick and it's a mate. But the first one that they said.
There's a move that the audience that is very interesting because
Yeah.
most of them don't know how to attack. So it's good that we're able to do this exercise.
Because of time, maybe I'll just say. This one is here, man.
I don't know how to
This one is here. Okay, all of us got the first move.
They got it, but they don't.
After this check,
They don't know how to attack.
So like now, I don't know if you can understand where I'm trying to get to because like most of people.
So then, Marco, you can't find the next move here. It's not so obvious.
Okay. Rook takes.
No, it's not even rook now. This is rook taking is queen now.
When
QXC2.
No.
What's
What happened is not.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with QXC2?
is it mate you are trying to prevent? Yes. Let me see.
QXC2 is playable, very playable.
Wait, calm down. Calm down, wait, let me see first. Yes. You see this one?
Yes.
Imagine this mate back.
Is there any defense?
Okay, yes, there is. Let's assume I come. There's no mate. Because this is the same thing now.
We can. Black still has advantage because you can still take this bishop on.
Look down, I'll pick now. You pick, I'll pick. What happens? You are down by a rook.
Black will simply take that bishop now because the bishop is not handled.
Let me explain. So you hope I have not gotten it.
Don't use EG, no. Nobody should cheat.
Because it's not though. But it's very like now, man. Like the first one that they played is better than all the ones that we analyzed. But it's not actually the correct thing. Are you understanding? That's why I say when you are sacrificing, you should know. When you're trying to exchange your pieces back, like now we didn't just all of us pass the first stage. We now see queen and say, let us pick. So now we know that there's more to a game than just exchanging pieces. You understand it? So it's not about
Chop by chop.
Chop by chop. So it's not about that. It's about there are more amazing things to the game that most people don't see. So it's not always that you exchange pieces just like that. Like now people saw this advantage. You understand? Even though your queen is hanging, maybe someone saw like tactics I just see. Somebody also like up to 3 moves ahead, and then you say after I take this will go there, then this check, then this piece, then I've got to get 3 queen. You understand? So but there's actually a mate here. Huh? This now. Check back. This back. This back. I see. And this means now.
You made a mistake now. You moved the white queen
You're
instead of.
making with your. Maybe you come down.
Check.
Yes.
Wait.
Because I've not seen it.
Yes, guys, let me check this. Maybe I'm not understanding this. Okay.
The position is wrong, right?
No, it's not wrong. After this, where is it? Okay,
No, it's black now. But QX2 is a check with tempo. It's playable too. Or is there a better one?
Oh, yes, this is the last meet. Well, after this, it has only one place to move now. Or is there anything? That's come down. So, you have seen it back. You understand? Shall I provide it?
No, because everyone needs to understand. So just show them in details from beginning to end, so that they really understand everything.
So this is what I'm trying to say. When you are somehow good tactically, you know the right time to exchange your pieces. That's why it's very important to solve puzzles. Are we together? That's why are we together? Okay, I said there was a shop here, white pig. So, but before this incident, white was winning. But she exchanged. The queen didn't have too much sense. You understand? She exchanged. Like the other, the black.
To the queen or the general?
Yeah, the black one has too much sense. So she did not just speak back. You understand? Why do you take my shot?
Like most of them would do.
Like most of exactly these games, all of you just like chop by chop. Me, I want to even like I want to simplify the game because I know definitely before we reach the end game, we are down by at least 2 pieces. So if we were just exchanging, then when you now reach the end game, somebody saw you didn't have win. Some people did not reach.
And because they don't even know about the principle of take is a mistake, maybe you can tell them a little bit about that. The principle of take is a mistake.
Yeah. So this was the move. White and black check back. Then this back. Are we together? Then this.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. The hand is when, like now, I said you should when you're exchanging pieces, you shake a piece that is of the same value. If you have to say of the same points now, taking this is a mistake, right? It's a very big mistake because these 5 points here, taking 5 for 1 doesn't make sense. You understand? So some of you here might not even dream of even taking this one myself. Like, why will I give out my rook? You understand? So when you are trying to exchange this, you should make sure that it's of the same value as our exercise. So after this, price will have to pay because you can't come out here because of this rook. Then this ends the game.
Because that move is screaming to be played at this point.
Yeah. So instead of beyond this, so you see even beyond the not even exchanging the piece like normal beginners would do. There's another beyond the game. Some people might have lost thought of this queen. You understand? Maybe especially when you are playing fast games. You might not.
But wait, it's not a mate now.
Yeah. After this, I'm mate now.
Okay, just mate.
Because
you need to break it down for some of us here. Either this one or queen lands. Right? Is everybody understanding? This mate or queen lands on B2.
Or if the king pushes up, the knight can still come there.
Yeah, they are both roughly equal.
Which one? The king from here. From here, it comes here.
Then let me go there. That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's another.
So no matter where it goes, it's the first mate. So beyond just capturing and exchanging pieces, we are supposed to try to be tactful.
And there was another thing I think you forgot to mention about this issue of to take is a mistake. The other point, because you remember now, in most cases when we exchange pieces, in most cases, we are helping the player to activate each of in most of the cases. So maybe we should break down that one for them a bit.
Okay, let me just explain. How many of us know Roy Lopez?
Salem, even you are keeping quiet. Salem, even you are keeping quiet. You don't know Mr. Roy Lopez again. Or we need to
So much in Miami.
Do you choose Roy Lopez? corner, there's something as if within 20. You know how to play royal okay? Okay.
This really depends after you go.
No, I think around the point E5 first now, right? But let's see if it's a different variation. E4, E5 first. NF3, NC6.
So, have you all seen the opening? Can you play it? Like, I think it's well. So this is the repairs, and there are many lines. There are like many variations. You can just continue with this. You can continue with this. You can continue with this. There are different variations. So, like now, are we paying attention? Are you paying attention? Yes. So, and this Blackstone today. Oh, yeah, it's Blackstone. So let us replace this now. Someone that has not, there's the accepted, there's the big variation, but
Exchange variation,
sorry. But someone that is not experienced on exchanging pieces now can just like, okay, let me try and become tactful since I just learned on what tactics is. Let me think like 2 moves ahead. If I pick this one, is it not to be defending this one? Then if you pick and you pawn off, then you now start celebrating. So it's actually let me play so that you see. Right? Then so now I pawn off. I pawn up and this is but actually this is a very bad position for white. You understand? So it's not always you take this like it's not always it's not every time you see a free pawn. This is like the poison pawn now. It's not every time who knows what the poison pawn is? Like a pawn like a decoy. Like
from the word poison, if you take it now,
you die.
You can die. There will be repercussions. It's not really free.
So it's not always that supposed to take this. The normal approach is like just developing your hits or protecting your space because if you don't, this pin can come after this. You know the knight will no longer be here now. So there are 2 moves you can actually come.
Play. So I think it's better to play so they already see it. You understand? Because we are dealing with most people that are more or less beginners here. You have to really break down everything.
After this, I'm playing here. So from here we can see that this one and this one are hanging. So you must just.
It's a fork, right? I think we all have our forks, right? The queen is forking the knight and the pawn, right? Right? We all know about the forks in chess now. When the piece attacking 2 or more at the same time. So you must get one.
So the knight has to retreat. Or if you say you want to become a magician, you play this one.
Go F4.
No. So you want to protect it now, you play F4.
And some of them here will play that kind of move.
Some of them. So it's actually a bad move. So let's assume you take you take this knight back. After this back, you have only 1 square to use now. You block. You understand? Then after this, your king will take. Then you see you can no longer castle the hill. Are you here? Do you understand? Yes. Do you understand? Yeah. So on take is a mistake. Like this is a very good example. Many grandmasters don't even like usually pick. Okay, don't usually pick because
main line, people don't usually take that knife. The bishop usually retreats to a4 because that is called Murphy variation because it was popularized by Paul Morphy. Where is the white queen?
She's hiding in front of He's protecting her. Like after the draft.
Okay, it's white knight first.
After this, if the opponent plays this, they don't shoot bishop. I don't know that it's a male or a female, but the gender won't speak.
Just say it. Can you just say it?
It won't have, no, it's the person explaining.
Okay.
So let us know your opponents. Your opponent, if your opponent is a very experienced player, I played this line with somebody. I played it against two very strong people. Against all the two of them, I lost because at that time I never knew how the looks like. Or I did not study it very well. I just know that there's an opening called this one, but I've never taken my time to study. So it was after I lost time, I now learned my lesson. So after this, black usually just comes back. You understand?
That's the main line.
That's the main line. After this, computer will suggest like commander is doing this. So it's also good, but it depends on how capable you are holding the position. So because the reason they avoid doing this is because after this now their white bishop is on like this can just easily come and put this now and becoming trade straight. You understand? Are you understanding?
Yes.
Are you understanding? This can come here, you have open file for queen, bishop is already ready to open, and the only thing that will be left for you to develop is your knight and castle. So while white it can't even like liberally move his queen, his bishop is still blocked and the opening will be very bad. But that's why most grandmasters or most experienced players don't play it. Are you understanding? Do you understand? Are we sure? You understand? Very well. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Okay.
I think sometimes they want to surprise the opponent a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe in some cases, some strong players could still go for the exchange variation, just surprise the opponent a little bit.
Yeah.
And go away from the main line.
That's exactly what the main line is like. Some people don't like playing the main line because maybe they are thinking their opponents already knows the main line very well and has plenty experience, so you can just go up and
Take the person away.
And the shot will make the opponent already. So we have learned on how to exchange pieces for now. So when you are exchanging your pieces, you should make sure like if you check the like basic rules of chess, let's say like for every beginner, there are up to 60 of them. Like you should make sure you don't move two pieces twice in the opening. You should make sure you develop your pieces and don't like some if you play some beginners now, you just play this now. They have no direction of where they are going to.
So what that kind of opening because?
It's actually an opening.
Okay, all these dubious lines.
No, but what I'm trying to say, let's assume your opponent just plays this now. You are an experienced player, you play this, your opponent plays this, you know that the opponent is a fish. You understand? So so you are not supposed to be moving your pieces twice in the game, and for it to be able to exchange efficiently, even me myself, like I was analyzing one of the games I played recently, and I saw that I made blunder. It looked like it was something similar to this. Knight was here and my bishop was here, but it was on a different position and thinking it was a blunder. So there are some moves there are some exchanges that you make, even though you are exchanging for the same point. Once you just do it, you are sure you have lost like
Hope you understand me. Hope you understand me. And another example I wanted to say, let's assume, just forget for a while, let's assume this is here. Back. And this is about to pin now. Hope you this is about to pin back. And let's say your bishop is here. And this rook is here, trying to protect this, what's the name? Trying to protect this pawn as it's going to pin. You understand? How do you understand it? So like now, it has two choices now to make. You can pick this, or you can pick this. So if you see,
I think you have to really clear the board, let them really understand what you mean, because most of them don't think that they are as strong as you. Better break everything down.
so if you are going to break, what to do? You have when they give you a gift.
Where's the other king? I think the other king. But I think it should still be there. Yeah. But I think the other king should still be on the board somewhere. Find the place for it. Where is the other king?
So, what should you do? Wait, so you should give I use some food. You carry? Why? This one is 5 points. Like, it's 5 points. You become a big boy if you pick this one. If you pick this one, you'll be like 3 points off. You can even get a draw myself. Are you sure? Are you sure not? This one can touch this one. So, you see, you pick this one. Why? Okay, so that because after this now, I will see. After this, this can just win. And you that are thinking I'm winning the game, you lose the game. So, we understand now. So, we are not, we are supposed to pick pieces that are of more value. Hope you understand. Don't see this one later you now say you not pick it because if you did not pick it, if you pick it this one will not pick, then you now come and pick it. Like this, you have done something here. So yeah. Which one? Exactly. That's why we said if you see now what you play, if you are white, how? Yes, you will win. Then don't forget to white black wants to draw. So if you come here, I can simply protect it now. Yes. So you cannot pick. You understand? And this is a draw. It's a draw not how to do that. That's really if your player is here. Your player can just play this hand.
But bishop versus rook, it's usually a draw, but there are cases whereby the owner of the rook can win. In some cases. No, it depends on certain position. I know what I'm talking about. You understand?
As long as okay.
Depending on the position.
Yes, it's true. Maybe
Yes.
let's assume.
In most of the cases, I know that it's a draw, but there are certain positions whereby.
Maybe let's assume white king is here, back, and bishop, and the bishop is let's assume here. So you see, the king is locked up. You understand now? The king is locked up. So it's actually close. And let's assume the king is close by. So it's very difficult for black to escape the mate.
Yes. It's already cornered.
Yeah.
So.
Because let's assume it's here.
Supposed to be a draw.
After like this, you can just come here.
But in this case, the owner of the bishop must be very good position. He needs to know exactly what to do to get that draw. It's not as easy as it looks. The owner of the bishop must must be very good position to get the job. Because if not, the owner of the road.
Hope you have learned something today.
Yes.
We have learned
It's
something.
even more than 1 hour.
Are you sure I've learned something? So someone should just tell me what's like, he or she learned.